Aloha, my name is Kupuna Punani Mahoi, and I live on the island of Maui in the state of Hawaii. It's really a beautiful time here on this planet because something magical and wonderful will happen between June 2nd and 5th, and that is the Venus transit. The Venus transit has been spoken about for many, many, many years. And I know that one question that people are interested in finding out is, what does Aloha have to do with the Venus transit? And this is why I'd like to take a few minutes of your time to share with you our mana'o, our feelings about the spirit of Aloha. Aloha, we feel as Kanaka Maoli, people from that tradition, that it is one's birthright. Just because we use it in our language, aloha, doesn't mean that we lay any claim of ownership, because as a matter of fact, aloha belongs to everyone. Aloha is a teaching that I grew up with from the time I was born all the way up until today, and will continue, I would say, forevermore. Is the first light of dawn. It's the first light when you open your eyes to greet each day. That is the that light, that first break of that light. And this is what we are. We are the of God the Father, Goddess the Mother, of Spirit. Lo in Aloha is of the balance between the physical and the spiritual worlds, that we come into that balance of that. And Ha is breath. Where there is Ha, there is life. Where there's life, there is light. Where there's light, there is spirit. And when there is spirit, it is of Aloha. So this, in effect, is a claim of what and how Aloha connects back to us. It is our birthright. At the time of the Venus transit, try and meditate, try and sit in quiet, and think of Aloha, how you are the Aloha of Spirit, and how Spirit is closely connected to you, to us, because Spirit is within us. So when we say Aloha Kia Kua, we say God is love.
Hello, I'm Dr. Chet Snow, and I want to tell you a little bit about the Venus transit today. The Venus transit is one of the rarest but predictable astronomical phenomena that occur regularly between our sister planet Venus and the Earth. These transits are really inner conjunctions when Venus passes between the Sun and the Earth, so that viewed from the Earth, it looks as if Venus is actually moving across the Sun or transiting the Sun like an eclipse. But because Venus is so much further away from the Earth than our Moon, it doesn't follow that it covers the Sun. It's a very small dot on the Sun during that time, and the transit takes several hours Earth time to take place. This is important because Venus has been represented throughout history as being the planet of beauty and love and light, what the Hawaiians call aloha. And so they see the Venus transits at the time when the Sun's energy must pass through Venus in order to reach the Earth as an opening of the Aloha spirit, something they consider our birthright. Now, Venus transits have another side to them that is less widely known, and that is that throughout the last 500 years or so of recorded history, and perhaps even further back, we don't know, following the Venus transits, there have been significant Earth changes, not at the time of the transit, but between 4 and 12 or 13 months after each transit. For example, the last Venus transit occurred in June of 2004. They come in pairs, and the next one is June of this year. In December of 2004, I don't need to remind you that we had that very significant earthquake in Sumatra, and then followed by the tsunami that wreaked a lot of havoc in the Indian Ocean and that area. If you go back further into the 19th century, which was the Venus transit before that, you find that about 9 months after the transit of December 1882, the island of Krakatoa exploded in the volcanic action in Indonesia, creating the biggest volcano in recorded history. And so it goes. One can do that research. We feel in our society, the Four Directions Wisdom Society, where we work with indigenous elders to help transform our world in a positive direction, hopefully creating sustainable change for the next 7 generations, that after this transit, we can help to mitigate those catastrophic impacts by having a gathering of wise elders along with the light workers and those that are of the interested public at a place where the transit will be fully visible. And that is Hawaii, the home of Aloha. So I would urge you all to look at our website where we talk about the Venus transit and the proposed June 2nd to 6th, 2012 Aloha gathering of the elders at the time of the Venus transit, and join us for that very important event, especially in the sacred ceremonies, that we can co-create a more sustainable, positive future at using the energies of the sun as they come through our sister planet Venus at that very important time. Thank you. Mahalo. Matakwe oyasin. Aloha. Goodbye.